Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Today in this video we are going to learn about some kind of very usual thing and we will be experiencing at certain time, that is angerness. So by this video you'll get a brief information about what is angerness and how we have to avoid it and what are such kind of tips to follow and all those things. You'll get it in a detailed way. So don't skip anywhere, it will be very good and the video will be very interesting. Okay, without any further delay, let's get into the topic. I wanted to start from very basic, that is what is angerness. So angerness is a natural human emotion. So it is not right, if you thinking it's wrong or something like that, it's not like that. It's a natural human feeling or emotion, something like that. So in that way you have to understand and you have to use it in a right way. I mean if you go taking it in a one way, it will be looking in one way. If you're taking it in another way, it will be looking in another way. So the if however you're taking it, will go in such kind of way. What I do mean is if you use it in right way. Take an example, you may be going to gym or maybe some person is going to gym. So if he show all his angerness and all those things there, it will be very good. Why? In the sense normally if you lift a dumbbell or something like that, very weight, very heavy dumbbell or something like that, so it will be in one way, normal condition. But if you lift with angerness, some kind of it is emotion and all those things, there it will be very good. So maybe we have some kind of thing, okay, you are not having a good body or something, maybe some, just consider example, some people criticize or some people went and make comments on you. In that way you got very angry, and if you are going and if you are doing in that way, it will be okay somewhat. I'm not telling it's completely fine, but it will be good and you can lift and you can train yourself very goodly. So in that way it's good. But in another way, I mean for small things also, if you're getting angry and you're shouting and you're going to fight and all those things, in the sense it's not good. Why? In the sense you have to use your mind. So rather than your physical strength and all those things, your mental strength is very powerful. So in that way you have to understand. I hope you are clear about this topic, what is angerness. So in that way I have to understand. So it is not at all wrong. But the way how you use, take example, there you had a knife. So if you think or someone think, if someone tell you it is a dangerous item, in the sense it's not like that. It depends on the hand. I mean if I take it and cut for vegetables and all those things, it will be good. But if the same knife went into some kind of criminal or something like that, so he'll be using to kill someone and all the things, the same knife. But the way how the person use it will be depend on that. So in that way I understand. So if you take it in a positive way and if you work on that, it will be very good. So now let us discuss about why we have to manage angerness. So why we have to manage angerness, in the sense every time we can't judge or we can't analyze that it is right angerness or something like that. But if you're having some kind of capability and capacity to manage it, I mean if you got suddenly angry, so if you can able to control, if you can able to manage yourself, in the sense it is a very good. So in that way you have to know why anger management is important. So it is very important. Why? In the sense if you do not had anger management, it leads to some kind of arguments. So arguments, in the sense you'll keep on talking and it will be in such kind of way. So it will be not at all good. Rather than sorting out a problem, you'll discuss and you'll do argument and all those things. And also some relationships, if the relationship was weak or something like that, there are very high chances it will be breaking up. If it is healthy relationship also, if you go for argument or if you show all your angerness, the relationships also will be broken. In that way you have to understand. And also at the end of the day, you will end your day with stress, headache and also heart problems. It is very important to be cool. So angerness, in the sense as I told before, you should use those all things will be useful for us in very if in 100%, it will be in positive way we can only use our angerness maybe 20 to 25%. Remaining percent we have to control and we have to manage. So in that way we have to understand. And also our mindset and our thinking process, everything will be disturbing because of angerness. At that particular time, take an example you may have experienced. If you got very anger on someone, if you got anger on any because of something, so you will behave as you you will split the words as you like. So words are very powerful. If you are in angerness, just be calm. So no need to split or no need to show all your potential or angerness and okay, this is my power, like that, no need. So in that way, if you showing on something like that, there are very high chances. If you are in a relationship or whatever the relationship, if it is a friendship, it is a love, or whether it is whatever the thing, so there are very high chances they will break. So try to understand in that way and in that way I have to understand how much important to manage the angerness. When you wanted to manage angerness and all those things, you have to follow such kind of things, like, and you're, even though you are angry also, like, you have to stay calm. I mean, like, if you're getting, and if you wanted to speak and you wanted to speak or you wanted to shout also, you should think, like, you should, like, be calm. I mean, is it right moment or not, I do not know, but let me be calm. Like that, you take some time and control yourself. It's practically possible. Maybe you may think, if I got angry or something like that, I can't control myself, but there will be very rare cases like that kind of persons. So there will be, like, majority of the people who can control their angerness, but they'll think like, I can't control. So try to control and try to, like, stay calm. And also, like, you communicate in a better way. Like, in that way, the words, like, it will come, like, you will not speak wantonly, but some words will be coming and it will be hurting the other people. Maybe in that way, like, some relationship will be broken, and in that way it will be very good. At one moment you will realize everything, and you will think, if I do not talk like that, mean it will be very good, but I splitted the words, like, it when I didn't spoke or I didn't split the words wantonly, like that you will feel. So in that way there is no use. So you have to think and you have to focus on better communication to manage the anger management. Problem, if, like, if any problem or something came, like, I mean, like, because of angerness and all these things, like, you try to solve it. I mean, try to solve it and try to sort it out as soon as possible, and improve your physical and emotional strength. Why? In the sense, like, if you improve your emotional strength only, it will be very good. To improve your emotional strength, there are many things, like, you can go into any spiritual path and you can go in such kind of way, or else, like, you can do at least meditation. It will be good and it will be helping you a lot. Now let us discuss about signs of uncontrolled angerness. So, like, there will be some signs, and if you observe in yourself, you can able to understand. Like, you will feel most angry and, like, all the time. So I mean, if you are, like, not able, like, if you are not managing your angerness and all those things, at, like, from morning to a certain time, you'll be full angry for small things also. You will react in such kind of way. For something you should react in one way, like, okay, something like that. So instead of that, you will, like, split some words and you will react, overreact. That is not at all good. So these signs will be there, and, like, if you are, like, uncontrolled angerness will be like this. So, like, you will feel regret afterwards. Like, if you are, like, going in some kind of way, if you are not managing angerness and all those things, at one moment, like, not one moment, at after the situation happened, so maybe after half an hour or 1 hour, you'll feel regret. Oh, like, I do not, like, I should not react, I may not react like this. If I am not reacted like this, maybe it may be good, but why I reacted like that, you'll shock. So in that way, like, it will be very, like, your blood pressure and everything will be very high. In that moment, like, you should be calm and you should try to communicate very, like, coolly and betterly. In that way, if you do only, it will be very good, or else, like, it will be not that much good as you think. Okay, I hope up to here you are clear. Now let us discuss about some kind of tips to, like, manage angerness. So, like, the tip number 1 is, like, take a deep breath. Why I'm telling, in the sense, like, in that particular moment or something like that, so your blood pressure and your, like, some kind of breathing will be high. If you want, just observe, like, if you want to just observe and just analyze in that way. So, like, when you, like, go in such kind of, if you are going in that kind of situation, just take a deep breath and release. Like that, you do for some time, like, you try to divert the topic and you just come aside, and after, like, you can think or you can discuss. Like that, you think and take a deep breath and practice the breathing. It will be one of the good tip. And the second tip is, say, like, walk away. I mean, walk away in the sense, if some kind of you are getting anger and you are going to, like, split some words, or you wanted to shout, or you wanted to, like, talk to him or her very loudly. So then the best thing is walk away from them. So, like, tell very coolly, so I'll talk to you later. So, like you just tell, it is very wash moment, like, I wanted to go washroom, it's very urgent, like that you tell, and you go away from them. After some time you can come and you can sort it out, and after some time you can talk, and it will be very good. So it is very better way, it is very better thing to go away from them. I mean, in that anger way, if you split on her or him, it will be not good. Instead of that, it is very better to go away from them. I mean, away in the sense, I'm not talking in any other way, like, you go and you walk out from there for at least particular time. The third tip is count down. Like, if you are in very angerness, you just close your eyes, or you just focus on, like, counting the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that you count. And from, like, after counting up to 10, and from 10 you come back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You come in such kind of way. That will be, like, your mind and everything will concentrate on the like spoken numbers. In that way, slightly your mind will divert, and in that way also you can manage, and it is one of the best tip to manage your angerness and to avoid the anger. The fourth tip is like if you are feeling like very angry, or if you wanted to like go in such kind of way, like talk about it later. I mean, some kind of big issue has happened. You was very angry. So on that moment, maybe you may think you short it out there itself. But if you are very angry, or if the other person was very angry, one thing, you have to be silent, and like he or she is speaking, you be silent. Or else if you think you will split, or it will happen in a big way, just okay, we can talk it later. So like that you tell something about the topic, I mean divert the topic and go away from that. So that will be also very good. The sixth tip is exercise daily. Why in the sense, when you exercise, your body and everything will be in such kind of way, and also like your angerness and everything also will decrease. So why in the sense, when you go to gym or when you exercise, some energy will be consuming there. Then like you will not have that much energy to think that much deep and to get angry and all those things. It will be one of the good practice. Also like the seventh tip is like write down. So take an example, some issue has happened between me and my friend. So like don't like shout or don't go in such kind of way as you like. I mean, I'm not telling it's wrong or correct or something, but if the other person, maybe it is your friend or girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever the person, if you split it on some, if you're talking or if you're splitting some words, they should not get affected. But sometimes it will happen, but like every time it should not happen. That's what I'm telling. So in that way, if you do like writing down a paper or something like that, it will be very good, and it will be like a good practice. And then like the eighth tip is practice relaxation. I mean like if you are in that moment, just practice relaxation. So like relax yourself and like go to the nature or spend some time with nature. I mean in the greenery and all those things. It will be also very good. And the ninth tip is like know your triggering points. I mean at one point you will trigger, like you will be triggering the angerness and all those things. If you know, you can divert or you can avoid that now. So in that way, like if you like trigger out in which way I'm getting angry, because of what thing I'm getting angry, why I'm getting angry. If you think in that kind of way, you will get some kind of idea about all those things. Also, last but not least, 10th tip. So get support. Why in the sense, like maybe if you're feeling very angerness and if you're feeling you can't able to control, in the sense, just tell to your friends or just tell to your person, like maybe it is very good to tell your friends. Why in the sense, they'll tell what they know. If they do not know, I can't do anything, but if you follow these tips, it will be very good. Or else like if you are in that moment, very high moment, you just tell to your friend, like at least if he is not that much, if he is not having that much idea also, okay, control, like that, he'll tell something. In that way, it will be very good. If it is going very extent, go and meet a therapist. It's not at all wrong. Why in the sense, maybe it is a like common and some kind of thing, like it's a human emotion and it's a feeling. So like if you going and meeting, if it is very like very high or something like that, it is very better to go and meet a therapist and go in such kind of way. It will be very good. If you follow in this kind of way, it will be very useful, and try to understand why I'm telling this topic, the angerness. At certain moment, if you are not like taking care about this anger management, if you are not doing anger management, so there are very high chances your relationship may broke, and it may end up in some kind of idiotical way because of some kind of small letter like angerness. So in that way, try to understand and just analyze what I told and all those things. Okay, I hope you understand very clearly. If you are seeing the video until now, in the sense, I hope you got some idea. Okay, thank you very much for listening. If you found this video informative, just share to your friends and also to family members. If you like this video, just give a like. Maybe in that way, this video will be suggesting to other people. In that way, they also will get a good benefit, or they also will know about this anger management and all those things. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Thank you.